Welcome to musicmovement.com, and today I want to talk about image, consistency, and the importance of keeping and releasing fresh music. Now, your image, of course, is something that you should create and that you should be consistent with. So, for instance, if you're an R&B singer and you do love songs, your image should be the lover type, if that makes any sense. And you should keep that image for your whole career, for the most part. I mean, a lot of artists, I know they kind of change up things during their career sometimes, and that's fine. But you really don't want to make a major change until you have a fan base established. Because if you do too much crazy stuff in the beginning, you're going to confuse your fans. So if you do it later on when you're established, it's more forgivable if it's horrible, like your change. So, but you want to get an image that you pretty much stick with for the most part. Like I said, R&B, be the romantic type. You know, your album cover should show that. Your photos on your website should kind of be in that image, like, you know, stuff like that. If you're into hardcore rock, your image should be of that. You know, like a guitar playing tough dude, and, you know, don't smile in your pictures, you know, stuff like that. I know that sounds silly, but the image you want to portray, you should stick with and encompass it in your website, your promotional photo, your promotional packs that you send out. All that should be, your logo even should be kind of embrace how your image is. It's very important, and that goes along with consistency. You should be consistent with what you do. Stay consistent. If something works, stay consistent with it. Don't change it. I mean, I'm not saying make the same songs over and over and over again, but stick with the same formula. Believe it or not, it works. Look at Eminem. Every album, for the most part, his first single is a commercial type single that does very well. And then the rest of the album is, like, you know, a mix of more him that, you know, the hardcore fans love about him. You know, the more edgier type artist that he can be. But think about it, from the first album even, My Name Is, that was like a crossover pop song. Just about every first single was like a poppy, cheesy song almost, that was still catchy as hell. But that's how it was. That's what worked for him. Now, for you, kind of find a formula that works and stick with it. Don't write the same songs over and over, the same subject matter, but stick to the same sound, if that makes any sense. Not the same production either, but just give your fans what they want to hear, but with a twist of something new. I know that sounds probably a little weird, but you gotta understand what I'm trying to get at. Be consistent. It's important. Don't make any crazy career changes until you're well established. Now, having fresh material is very, very important, because when you release an album, you should be starting to record your next album while promoting, as long as you have the time. I mean, I know when you release an album, you got to tour and all that stuff, but a lot of artists have a mini studio on a tour bus, or they take studio, or they'll even work in different cities and record songs, because, you know, they get to know other producers and studios in the city that they're doing shows in. But you should always have fresh material. Don't give all your music away for free. Don't do that yet. I know it's getting to that point, but don't give everything away for free yet until it gets to that point, because who knows what will happen in the future. It's looking to be, you know, everything's going to be streamed, and artists will pretty much just make money on shows and merchandise and royalties if the label doesn't take that from them. But if you're indie, you get everything. So that's the benefit of being an independent artist. But like I was saying, just fresh material. You know, don't create an album and sit on it for like 2 years. Have something ready to go. You know, if an album's doing well, and you keep releasing singles, and you're still doing shows, and people are still loving it, great. But always have new material in the back that you can release, or that you can use for something else. Like, what if you have an album out now, and then all of a sudden you get a chance to do something for an indie film, you want to have fresh material. You don't want to use the stuff from the old album. So that's what I'm saying. Always have songs that you can use for something. Then you could send them that new song to use in a movie, an indie film, or commercial, or whatever you may get, some type of placement. And having fresh stuff is amazing, because then your fans will be hungry for more. So write stuff. Write as much as you can. If you're bored, try to write a song. Even if you don't have the music. I used to write songs to other songs. I'd put on one of my favorite songs and I'd write to that track, to the beat or to the music or whatever. But I'd put my own little twist on it, my own little subject matter, and then I'd find music. Now, obviously I wouldn't take the same music that I was writing to, but I would find something in that mood to kind of fit the lyrics that I wrote to from that other song. So you could do stuff like that. I have a video on writer's block. Watch that if you need help, and you should be fine. Now, I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'm going to do lots and lots more videos to help you become a better recording artist, entertainer, band, whatever. And leave a comment. If you want to talk about something in the future, or want me to talk about something in the future, let me know. I will. I'll do a video on it. So please subscribe now. There's also a link below in the description where you can get 100 free spins at Jango Radio. It's a streaming service, like a Pandora type thing, Spotify sort of. And they've been around for years now. They were one of the top 5 music sites at one point. They're still popular. It's great promotion for artists. Use my link. I'm doing a promotion with them. They'll give you 100 free spins on there. And they give you statistics of like who heard the song, what part of the country, things like that. So check them out, please. We also have some great ebooks. I'll put a link to those. How to release your own music. Great ebook. You can read it, you can print it, you could read it on any device, Apple, Android, iPad, all that good stuff, Kindle. Check it out, and I will see you next video. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and if you want to subscribe to this channel, hit the link now, and we will be back with more videos, how-to videos, all related to music business, and we shall see you soon. Thank you.